Hey everyone, Katie Evans with the Living 48 Real Estate team here at Keller Williams Realty East Valley. I'm super excited to be back with you guys for another one of our market update videos. And so, oh my goodness, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. We are finally into December. I cannot believe how this year has flown by. And we have had some amazing, amazing things in Arizona real estate. So let's jump right in and go through our factoids. And then we're just going to chat a little bit about what's going on and what we expect for December and moving into 2022. Okay, so looking at our factoid numbers, you guys, our supply numbers have gone down just a little bit. They're now at 0.7 months, which actually matches up really, really well with our inventory numbers of 23 days, and that number has gone down as well. So just to give you a little bit better explanation about the difference between supply and inventory, supply is what has happened in the last 30 days, and inventory is what has happened over the last 12 months, okay? So the fact that these two numbers are equal to each other speaks to the speed of our market over the last over a year now. Like those two are hand in hand at this point because for so long they've caught up with each other. So it just really, really speaks to how quickly our market is moving and how long we have been in this supply demand conversation. Over a year now we've been in this conversation. Okay. Moving on from that, active days on market, 55 days. That number has gone up a little bit. The reason that number has gone up a little bit is because we are seeing more luxury listings entering the market, and they of course take longer to sell. And so that is kind of hitting that days on the active days on market number right there. Our closed days on market went up just a titch to 32 days on market. We had a very, very interesting November, and October and November we saw just a little teeny bit of slowing, but I think you're going to find that next month it is picked right back up again. So don't worry about that too much. All right, our active price per square foot over the last 30 days is $318.08. That number is continuing to go up. Our sold price per square foot, $265.21. That number has also continued to go up. Our average sold over the last 30 days, the price is $516,388. And as you can see, our median sold is now at $420. Well, a little good news around that median number is we have just been notified that conventional and FHA lending limits are being increased so that they can accommodate more of what our market is representing right now. So those loan limits are now being increased, and that is going to be wonderful for everybody. So if you have any questions on that, let me know. Let's see, we also have our average sold in the last 12 months at 484,000. And median for the last 12 months is 385,000. And then of course our appreciation, which I'm not sure if you can see that because of my crazy screen down there, but if you can see it, great. If you can't, I'll just read it to you. Over the last 12 months, our appreciation has been 24%. Now that number went down just a titch, okay? And in the last 30 days, it's at 25%, again, gone down a titch. Is that good or is that bad? No, that is really, really, really good. You guys, we need our appreciation to slow down. We need it to slow down a little bit. Okay. Our active listings for coming into the month of December, we're actually down about 667 month over month. We currently have just over 11,000 active listings. This is everything. Like, I want you to remember, this is not just single family residence, it's condos, it's townhomes, it's trailer homes, it's just the raw land, it's everything, okay? So that is actually going to extend our 10-year low for monthly starts to now its 12th month. So low inventory continues to be a challenge for us. And our December start is down 15% year over year and down 39% from 2019. We're kind of taking 2020 out of the equation because that was COVID and it was weird. All right. So just kind of keeping that in perspective. Now, we talked a little bit about November being a little bit weird, and that's okay. We always talk about what our supply issue looks like. So we had in November 8,221 new units come to market. Now, that is actually the 7th highest in the last 10 years. We've been seeing second highest and first highest. And like we've been seeing all that for all these months previous. So in November, we had fewer properties come to market than previous months have experienced. And so that kind of feels, that's why our supply number and our inventory numbers are reduced, because we saw that happen from previous months. So that I just wanted to kind of explain that number to you. Now, under contract, we actually slipped 227 units. So we went from 12,000 plus to just, so we went from 12,289 to 11,979. So we just slipped a little bit month over month. Contracts for November are now down 7% year over year, but are ahead of our pre-COVID norms, increasing 20% from 2019. So those numbers are all kinds of, like I said, a little bit skewy, a little bit weird. This year is just a little bit weird. What that really means is we're not seeing the normal seasonality that we expect to see. We haven't seen it in a few years, and we're still not seeing it. So, all right, that is kind of what I wanted to tell you about that. You may have seen recently in national headlines that foreclosures are up 49%. I might do a little car chats on this later. So if you watch my car chats, just stay tuned for that one. But what I wanted to just tell you is here's what those kind of breakaway numbers are looking like. Our pre-foreclosures for the month of November, we had 11. That's not even guaranteeing that they went into foreclosure. Our distressed properties held steady at 41. Our FERPTA, that means like our foreign investors that are selling properties here in the Valley, that went to 188 in November. So we're seeing more of those properties come to market, but again, not a very big number at all. And our under contract, but contingent on the buyer's sell properties fell to 360 last month. So if you were one of those lucky contingent buyers that got something under contract, whoo, you were doing pretty good. All right, now closed sales in the month of November. 9,865 closing, and that is up 12% against our seasonality, and is the highest November in 10 years. All right, is our sanity returning? We have this conversation every month as we review these numbers. And when I'm talking about sanity, I'm talking about overpaying for houses, okay? We have a lot of people that are very, very concerned. We've spent this long with appreciation this high and inventory and yada, 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 yada. We have to be in a bubble. We have to be, right? Oh my gosh. We just absolutely have to be in a bubble because nothing else makes sense. Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you want to look at this, we're in what's called a transformative market. We had all this time where it was really, really weird and we didn't see the appreciation that we should have seen. And now the market is catching up to where we should have been. So we are in a transformative market. Yes, houses feel like they are overpriced. Yes, it feels like we are paying too much for houses, but I really, really, really don't think that we are in a bubble. All right. And I've been saying that for several years now. I do really want to see those appreciation numbers slow down, but I do not believe that there is anything in the real estate world, in the lending world, that we can see right now that is going to lead us into a 2008 where we have a real estate market crash caused by real estate. All right. So I don't think that I want you guys to worry about that. Now, we are statistically seeing 100% of houses close at their ask price. What that means is some of them are a little bit lower and some of them are a little bit higher. Right now across Maricopa County, 46% of all listings closed above list price. All right, listings from 300 to 500,000 are seeing anywhere between 48 and 56% closing over their list price, with the median of $10,000 over list price. So what that means is if you are looking for a house right now, you can expect that you're going to need to have around $10,000 cash to bring to the table to make up the difference between what the appraisal is and what you're going to buy the house for. Now, we're seeing those numbers catch up really, really fast. So I don't want you to worry about that. The value of your home will be there very, very quickly. But this is what it's taking to get into houses right now in Arizona. And folks, I'm sorry, but I don't see anything that is going to bring the sales price numbers backwards. Again, we're hoping that they will steady themselves out, but they are not going to be going backwards. So if anything, you're holding out for a better market, for better prices, what's going to happen is you're going to continue to get priced out of the market. Interest rates are going to go up, and that's going to make your money go less far as a purchase price, and all kinds of crazy is going to happen. All right. So if you have questions on that, if you have concerns about that, if you want to delve into that a little bit more, let's have a conversation. National headlines are there to make you read the article. They're there for market statistics that are from a market, not our market, from some other market. So let's have a conversation. Real estate is local, it is not national, and it is super, super local. So we need to be having conversations about what is happening right here in Arizona, what's happening in your city, what's happening in your situation. Okay, so kind of hold on to that a little bit, and let's have a conversation if you're in disagreement with me, because I would love, love, love to hear your perspective on it, and just kind of have a little meeting of the minds with you. So anyway, I hope you got something out of today's market update, our monthly market update here for Arizona real estate market. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you have any needs, we are here to be a resource for you, and I'd love you to reach out to us. You can reach me directly at 480-415-1341, or of course, you're welcome to go visit our website where we have so much information. That is www.living48realestate.com, and you'll be able to find everything you need over there. And of course, we want to wish you guys the happiest of holidays, merriest of Christmases, happy Hanukkah, and probably even a happy New Year before we do another market update. So stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you for all that you contribute to this world. And if I can be of any assistance to you, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for watching this monthly market update, and we'll catch you on our next one. Bye.